Good morning, students. Welcome back to our class. How are you? I hope that you all are keeping fine. Okay, we are continuing the chapter 3, Advanced Features of Microsoft Excel. The last class we discussed the basic of Microsoft Excel. Okay. In MS Excel, every cell has address and its address is called cell reference. What is cell reference? In MS Excel, every cell has address, its own address. This is called cell reference. Cells are formed by the intersection of rows and columns. What is the meaning of cells? Cells are formed by the intersection of rows and columns. Yes, in this class we are going to learn the advanced feature of MS Excel, some advanced features of MS Excel. Sorting feature, filtering feature, and the next one is inserting graphs in your worksheet. Okay. What is cell referencing? The cell coordinates in functions, formulas, charts, etc. are the cell address and it consists of column names and row numbers. This is called cell referencing. Okay, what is cell referencing? The cell coordinates in functions, formulas, charts, etc. are the cell addresses, and it consists of column names and row numbers. This is called cell referencing. There are three types of cell referencing. How many types of cell referencing? There are three types. First one, relative referencing. Second, absolute referencing, and the third one is mixed referencing. These are the three types of cell referencing. Okay, then what is relative referencing? First one, relative referencing. In relative referencing, if you are copying one formula and paste it to another cell, then the reference cell will also get changed. If you are copying formula from one cell to another cell, the reference cell will also get changed. The reference of the cell which are entered in the formula are relative to the cell in which the formula is entered. This is called relative references. Okay, copying formula from one cell to another cell, the changes will be there. Okay, the same cell. For example, in given example, when we copy the formula, what is the formula? The equal to sum B4 to B7. We are giving the command to the Excel, find the sum of the cell B4 to B7. Okay, then copy this formula from B8 to CH. The formula is in B8. We are copy paste the same formula into CH, what will happen? What will happen? The cell reference of the formula will change equal to sum C4 to C7. P4 to B7 change into C4 to C7 because we copied and pasted the same formula from B8 to CH. This is called relative referencing. Then next one is absolute referencing. Absolute reference is used when we do not want to change the address of the cell on copying the formula to another cell. Okay, if you don't want to change the address of the cell on copying the formula to another cell, that is called absolute referencing. To make absolute reference of a formula, add a $sign before the column and row number. Okay, if you are applying the absolute reference of a formula, firstly we add a $sign before the column and the row number. Okay, here when we copy the formula from C4, see the example, when we copy the formula from C4 and paste it throughout from C5 to CH. Okay, here see the figure C5 to CH. Then the reference of cell B10 in the formula do not change, since we want to retain the commission rate same in this calculation. Okay, this is absolute referencing. The next one is mixed referencing. When the combination of both relative referencing and absolute referencing is used, then it is called mixed referencing. The combination of both relative and absolute referencing called mixed referencing. In this type of reference, either row or column has to remain fixed. Okay, in this type of reference, either row or column has to remain fixed. The next topic is sorting data in a worksheet. What is sorting? Sorting means arrange your data in ascending or descending order. You can arrange your data in ascending or descending order. This is called sorting. You can sort data by text A to Z or Z to A. Numbers smallest to largest or largest to smallest. And dates and times oldest to newest and newest to oldest in one or more columns. Okay, we can sort one or more columns same time, ascending or descending order, or smallest to largest or largest to smallest. There are two types of sorting. Ascending, A to Z, that is increasing order from lowest values to highest values. A to Z ascending means increasing order. It's called increasing order, order from lowest values to highest values. The next one is descending, that is Z to A, that is decreasing order from highest values to lowest values. These are the two types of sorting. The next, what are the steps for sorting data based on particular column? How can you sort your data? See the picture. One small figure is there. there is A to Z and Z to A. Just near the sort option or in sort option itself, there is A to Z and Z A. When we click on, after selecting your data, click on A to Z, that means your data will be sorted in the order of A to Z. Alphabetic order, A, then B, then C, like that it will be sort. Then Z to A means first will be the letter Z, the data starting from the letter Z, then the last will be A. Okay, see, step 1. What are the steps? Step 1. Select the specific column. Firstly, select the specific column. Go to data tab, that we can see the menu bar. Okay, go to data tab, sort and filter group. There you can see sort and filter group. Then click on that group. Third step, click on sort smallest to largest icon. Okay, there see the icon Z to A and A to Z. Now you click on smallest to largest or A to Z. Then sort warning message will appear. Then we can see a warning message. Select expand the selection. Two radio buttons are there. Select the first or click on the first radio button, expand the selection. Then click on sort. Click on sort. Then your data will be sorted. And we can see the data in the form of ascending order. Okay, this is about sorting. Okay, I hope that you understood the topic. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.